step up in terms of leadership.
Well, you got two guys in Luka and Austin Reeves who will make great reads and find shooters if they're open. And how about Gabe? Like undrafted out of UCSB in 2018. But how many guys have you seen, undrafted guys who participate in what George was just talking about, the Miami Heat culture and the player development, and then go sign a great contract somewhere else?
They do a terrific job with identifying talent and developing talent down in Miami. Congratulations to Coach Spo, the new head coach of USA Basketball.
Is that officially done?
Yeah. Yes.
Well deserved. Top assistant, of course, for Steve Kerr.
Jackson Hayes with the spin and the finish.
Wow.
Lakers have their largest lead. DeAndre Ayton is the new starting center. Jackson Hayes was the starter for 35 of the 56 games he played in last year.
It was a struggle for him in the playoffs. He couldn't really get any traction. Pretty much played off the floor early. Different set of circumstances when you're playing against backups, though, in the playoffs.
Meanwhile, Anthony Davis with the basket. He's got 10 points against his former team. Davis played just 9 games with the Mavs last year after the trade. Had that great first game with Dallas, then got hurt, missed 21 games. He did come back and play well in the play-in tournament, but without Kyrie Irving, not enough offense to make it to the playoffs. Lively with a rebound. Here's Flagg in the open floor. 6'9" point guard. Hits the deck, but no foul. What a fake by Williams and the basket. Nate Williams, fourth-year pro out of Buffalo, was with the Rockets last year.
Great look there from Flagg.
Another one, got it right back to Thompson, and it's rare that he misses 2 straight when he's wide open. We're seeing more and more why Jason Kidd said all of Cooper Flagg's teammates like him is because he always finds them when they're open.
Right. And he's a very willing passer.
Williams hoist miss. Ball batted out of play. Dallas ball.
I like that he didn't complain either when he got fouled, because I thought he got fouled in that 2-on-1. I also thought if Anthony Davis had run harder at the start of the play, would have made Cooper's play a little bit easier.
Washington fouled here. He'll shoot 2. Don't connect, commits his 4th foul. By the way, Jared Vanderbilt not starting the second half. We mentioned Nate Williams. Don't know if that's just precautionary, but Vanderbilt did get shaken up in the first half.
He got knee to the quad. And I said it, it's one of those injuries that when you sit, it tightens up immediately.
I know Friday in their last preseason game, Luka is expected to play in that one, and then the regular season starts for LA on Tuesday against the Warriors. 6
preseason games, including this back-to-back. It feels strange to do a back-to-back in preseason.
Yeah, they were in Phoenix last night. Doncic made his preseason debut at 25 points. He had not been playing because they were trying to allow him to rest a little bit. He took part in Eurobasket this summer. Hachimura on the fall away, able to finish through a little bump from Lively.
He's playing well offensively, Hachimura. Using that big body to get separation with his shoulders.
Hachimura's got 19, and then on the other end, Washington with his first 3-pointer. 7 points this quarter for Washington. Vincent gets it out to Hachimura, and that one wouldn't fall. The Mavs open up the regular season a week from tonight against San Antonio. Their preseason is over after this game here in Vegas.
That's why we wondered if this would be competitive. Anthony Davis likely to play into the 4th like Jason Kidd promised us. And how about I'm talking about 6 preseason games for Los Angeles, like it's this heavy, heavy lift. Our stat man Dave Freed, 1970, how many are trivia going to bring for any of our viewers out there? In 1970, how, and Clyde Frazier talks about the places the New York Knicks would go. Syracuse, Albany. It wasn't like they were in downtown Manhattan and they were just commuting in maybe from Westchester.
Although we're here in Vegas tonight, there was a game in Birmingham last night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cooper flag on the post, up 20 preseason games. And like you said, we're talking about the Lakers playing 6 as if that's an astronomical
Right.
number.
Right. And nobody's playing tonight for them.
Everybody playing for Dallas. We're certainly thankful for that. We know the fans are at home too as R.J. Davis scores inside. But it's the Laker backups who have the upper hand right now over the Dallas ones. Davis and Flag in the pick and roll. Flag off the mark on the 3. 0 for 2 tonight from three-point range. 4 of 9 from the floor overall for the rookie. National Player of the Year, the second Duke player to ever win it as a freshman. Zion Williamson the other. Hayes is fouled. Healthy and an important piece for the Lakers. Lakers also added Marcus Smart in the offseason. He played last night. In 20 minutes, had 1 assist, no shot attempts.
I'm curious, what does he look like on the defensive end of the floor? I mean, let's be honest, this is why he was added to the roster. Why Luka recruited him to the roster. Defensive Player of the Year, he won in what, 23?
22.
22.
Davis with the long 2.
Come on, how smooth is that?
He's got 12 points. Tier 14 for AD, 32 years old. Hachimura got a step on Washington, and the great play defensively. Davis with the swat. And Russell fouled. Former teammates having fun with one another after the rejection.
Jason Kidd saying he thinks it could be elite overall, like a top 5 level defense.
And how do you feel about Anthony Davis as the 4? You feel like that's where he needs to be? Do you like him at 5 as well?
So the other night, they lift Derek Lively after whatever 5-7 minutes, and Anthony ends up at the 5 and lights him up because he's just such a difficult matchup. You know, he just has the aversion to the position. But boy, as soon as he shifted last night, he started scoring at will. So the answer is it matters.
Starting with the Spurs next Wednesday, part of the doubleheader on ESPN. It'll start with the Knicks and the Cavs.
Wemby is becoming increasingly problematic, Dave Pash.
Can't wait to see now that he's healthy after the blood clot scare last year.
Yeah. I saw him make a physical play, shedding a well, not a like-sized defender. Nobody's like-sized. But I was like, oh boy. Looks like there's more just strength and balance and control in the body.
Traveling violation.
Did you see Rick Carlisle said after the matchup that he hoped to see Wemby in the finals because he's, you know, I mean, the guy is a captivating, game-changing talent.
Well, you know automatically he's going to be in the Defensive Player of the Year race.
Right.
Just when he steps on the floor, the opening night, assuming he plays the number of games you have to play to qualify as Davis cleans it up inside. I think a lot of people are curious, will he find himself in the MVP race this year? How good will he be offensively? And how many games will the Spurs win under Mitch Johnson? They had Dylan Harper in the draft, the number 2 pick. De'Aaron Fox is back healthy. And obviously have a nice young nucleus around those guys. Hayes inside, missed it twice, and poked out to Russell.
Can I throw a supposition out at you and have you react to it? Are you nervous about that? So there's 2 guys that I think of, right? And Victor Wembanyama is at the very top of the list, but there's another guy. And Mobley is similar. And you get the sense in talking to their staffs that, yes, they're helping them to evolve, but there is in part watching them evolve.
Both players are fascinating because, again, you know what you're going to get defensively from each guy.
Right.
And offensively, the sky's the limit. We saw the jump with Mobley last year. What's the next step for him? What does that mean for the Cavs? Do they, again, go from a team that won 64 games and lost in the playoffs, as traveling is called here, to a team that wins 64 games and gets to the finals?
Right.
Davis got it blocked by Koloko. Boy, it did look like there was contact to the arm of AD. He did not get the call. Koloko on the other end is fouled by Washington. Koloko gets the first free throw. It's his third NBA season out of Arizona. Cooper Flag back on the floor. Now, J.J. Redick in the playoffs, we know, didn't play many minutes for the Bigs. This year, you got DeAndre, you got Jackson Hayes. Does Christian Koloko fit into that mix?
Didn't he, in fact, like, wasn't there a quote about "I don't like bigs" or something like that?
Don't think he was in love with bigs based on who we saw him play in the playoffs.
Right. He said, unless my big is Nikola Jokic. Right.
And he's not the only one that feels that way.
Yes.
It's not like he's an outlier there completely. Jab step from Davis. Now long two over Koloko. Comes up short. Four-point game, 4-minute mark, third quarter. Williams throws it right to Russell. Russell joining the Mavs in June, signing a 2-year contract. Looks like he'll start the year off the bench. Jason Kidd thinks that will take some pressure off of him, and obviously you've got an offensive loose ball foul on Nick. They're going to get on Williams, actually, Nate Williams. Cooper Flag with a blow by, and he gets fouled on the drive by Davis. Now, Kyrie Irving's here tonight, recovering from ACL surgery early March. Cooper Flag's going to be fascinating to watch to start the year, but then when you add Kyrie Irving to the mix, it'll be interesting to see how Flag adjusts to that, because obviously Irving needs the ball off.
I don't think it's going to be hard, and I think challenging him at the point guard position will accelerate his growth. And now you move off the ball. He's still going to have it in opportunities if he takes it off the window, but you start running with a guy who's as dynamic as Kyrie Irving. Think about how confident and comfortable this guy has looked in any catch and shoot opportunity we've seen him in tonight. The trail three he just walks into, it's nice and smooth. He can make it off the bounce with a one dribble efficiency.
Cooper Flag is still 2 months away from his 19th birthday. Three-pointer. As the Lakers have now made 12. That's former Charlotte Hornet Nick Smith. Marshall takes it to the cup, and Koloko with another block. Smith gets past his man, and the lob. Koloko couldn't finish. Flag down floor, makes the catch, and gets the slam.
Tremendous recognition from Najee Marshall. He saw the matchup advantage he had. And a great push-ahead pass.
13 now for Cooper Flag. Another lob attempt, broken up by Lively. Now Flag running the court, finds the open man. Christie can't bury it. That would have tied the game. The only lead for the Mavs was 2-0. R.J. Davis. Oh, got the hit Davis while he was out of bounds. Dallas ball anyway. Flag attacking. A lot of contact, it appeared. Again, Flag doesn't complain, though. Just runs back down court to play defense.
Wow.